Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra Bazak. So, I have found sufficient proof from the Quran ayats that Allah has done shirk, meaning taken partners with Him, not as co-creators, but in other ways, in power, in mercy, His rahmaniyat, His mercy, like about Prophet Muhammad. It has come, so I will be going there. Just let me show you here and waiting for people to join my notes here. So there's more evidence about this. Allah has done shirk in the Quran. So remember where I started from, where Allah has done shirk in my previous, one of my earlier live streams. I used to read Zariyat ayat 58, Lord of, owner of power, Dhu here, and Dhu Quwwat, right? And then here in Surah Takwir, comparing it, now Allah has put for Himself here, Surah Zariyat ayat 58, as owner of power, Quwwati. And then Surah Takwir ayat 19, the messenger whom He has given, or what, I don't know, but this messenger is the owner of power himself. In Surah Takwir ayat 20, with the owner of the throne secure. So Muslims who can't see this, I have more ayats, more proof from the Quran. So here now, with this continuing, that Allah has done shirk, right? In the Quran, meaning from the Quran ayats, I will show you in the Quran ayats. Not in hadiths or anything, please also this make sure. So this means, what it actually means is that the shahada that the Muslims say that in part of this, their shahada is tawheed, that there is no God but one God. And then we can also, in our obligatory prayers, I think, we do say wahdahu la sharika la, and there's no partner with Allah, or no associate, associating nothing with Allah, something like this, right? Whatever it is in the Arabic English translation, or in your language. Having no partner with Him. Finished is the second part after Tawheed that we recite at times. All Muslims. Wahdahu la sharika la. Having no partner with Him. Then in Surah Nisa 48, I showed you Allah forgives not. So this is an unforgivable sin of having partners or making partners with Allah. Associating anything or anyone with Allah. So Allah forgives not that partners should be with Him. Partners, Allah forgives not partners with Him, association with Him, but He forgives anything else to whom He pleases. So to set up partners with Allah is a device, is to devise a sin most heinous indeed. Right? So this, now this is a loosely put translation in English of the Arabic ayat. You can look at the other ayats. I just chose this in a hurry and all that. So sorry about this, but not one of the best translations. So whether misrepresentation of translations of the Arabic ayats, you know, some people like this chicken wing Steve came last night. So please be, and all this, you know, please be slow, be on the topic, ask me about the topic. When I'm steering from one thing to another, connecting, it's like a connection. I'm not hopping, and I'm not avoiding. It goes, whatever goes with the flow. Like another new topic comes up from this topic. So please follow that style. Just don't bring up a new topic. So if, for example, in discussion, someone like Chicken Wing Steve or someone. I don't want to take his name actually, but I apologize. Last night he came, I timed him out again, and it's very fast. So you see what I forgot to show him, this Muslim, is that again you're seeing misrepresentations, and there are not many. There are no contradictions in the Quran. Already I showed him from Surah Mujadilah 22. Sorry, Surah Mujadilah 2 and Surah Azab ayat 6 about the Umm al-Mu'mineen and the mothers when you divorce against the polytheists, what is said in that ayat, Surah Mujadilah 2. Then there are many contradictions, which the Muslims say it's a misrepresentation by your religious scholars or something. I don't know. You are very clever in saying things, covering up many other things. And there should be no misrepresentation. It should be explained. So if I go from one topic to another, that's like in the flow of the discussion or to answer your question. Like, for example, here I have to, since I found other ayats, I've come like this, adding other ayats. So we're not, some Muslims, what they do is they say that we're skipping or we're hopping from one topic to another, you see? But it's a connection. We're, we're connecting things to explain it in better ways to you about this, let's say about this topic. So this is what it is. But when you do it, you do it to distort, to distract me or someone, and you go very quickly to another thing, another topic, there's no this thing, and the Shias are tafsiris and this. So, Wallah Habibi, where are you? Ali Shah, ex-Muslim. Welcome, warm welcome to you. Lots of love to your mother. Eid Mubarak to your mother, a very Eid Mubarak to you. Where have you been? You have been missed here by your sister. I was just wondering where you have disappeared. Maybe you left me. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. And so much in my heart, brother, but so I cannot say, right? Always needing words and all this, not good. At explaining myself, so if I forget to explain myself properly, answer all your questions fully, I come back. Jahan aap wahan hum. अच्छा भाई, oh wow, अच्छा अभी हमारा ये भाई जो है ना, this brother of ours, he's very poetic. जहाँ आप वहाँ हम. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. I'm honored, I'm blessed to have you here. जहाँ मैं हूँ वहाँ आपको होना नहीं चाहिए अली भाई. बिकॉज यहाँ बहुत वॉचिंग और क्या क्या नहीं है, पागलपन है. छोटा गिरगिट, वेलकम वार्म वेलकम. थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग हियर. हेलो. You were missed much. Where have you been all last night? Oh, so thank you for being here, Chota. Chota Girgit. Eid Mubarak to your family members if they're still Muslims. I hope not very much. तो हाँ, छोटा गिरगिट, मैंने आपको, you asked me for the to do a video or something live stream on why the Shias don't take the six books, Sahih, like Bukhari and the Sahih, and do. So I was like, no, I thought about it later on. I'm really sorry, I cannot take that request of yours. I don't eat meat now. Wow. Oh, आप तो बड़े like sincerely कर रहे हैं. मैं तो चिकन खाती हूँ कभी, अच्छा, तो आप बड़े sincere vegetarian हो गए. एनिमल्स पे बिल्कुल क्रूल्टी नहीं है छोटा गिरगिट no cruelty to animals. Amazing, amazing. Wow, congratulations to you. So what a great deed. What a great deed. Masha, idol worship. Idol God. Masha, idol God. Allah. Mhm. So this, you see, then what the I am also came in the morning that day. Alisha keh rahe ki, Alisha is saying, because Saha Sitta is not Masoom, sixth Imam said, wow, you can take it from Alisha, our ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. So because Saha Sitta is not Masoom, sixth Imam said to take any hadith from any other than Masoom is biddat. The sixth Imam, Imam Jafar Sadiq. So yes, this is how the Shias, wow. Alisha, thank you for the answer. Anything else you want to add? Yeah, so we cannot take it from the narrated by Abu Huraira or the Sahabas because they're not Masoom. Masoom meaning infallible, without any mistake, right? So they don't have any mistake. They're completely pure, purified, that ayat. Not the wives of the Prophet. Wives, Shias don't include. So thank you for this start, Alisha Ex-Muslim, so that we can explain it to, I can explain it in detail to Chota Girgit from here. I'm much grateful to you, Alisha. Yeah, so that's why we follow Ali, right, after the chosen wilayat of Allah. Wilayat is also chosen by Allah. Khilafat is also, a caliph is also chosen by Allah. So, and imamat is also chosen by Allah. So succinctly put here by Alisha Ex-Muslim. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alisha Ex-Muslim brother, I will always be needing you. And please take this and succinctly आप उर्दू में भी translate करके explain कर सकते हैं. Sparingly share this on your live streams. खुद अपना बना के उर्दू में, if you can help me. तो कैसे अली शाह ने succinctly explain बता दिया आपको. छोटा गिरगिट, अभी आप मुतमईन हैं? मुतमईन? उधर मुझे नहीं जाना है, और वैसे भी मेरा इतना वो नहीं है ना एक्सप्लेनेशन. मैं तो स्ट्रगल कर रही हूँ. अच्छा, अभी ये मुझे आयम ने कहा कि नॉट इन इज एज अ क्रिएटर, इज द सुप्रीम क्रिएटर. तो ये शिर्क कर ये कर सकते हैं, ये शिर्क नहीं है. जो सूरह तकवीर, इन सूरह तकवीर आयत 20, दिस इज नॉट शिर्क. बट हियर लुक व्हाट आई फाउंड. सूरह मरियम आयत 65, इधर दिस पार्ट, राइट, लुक एट दिस पार्ट. Do you know anyone that might be his compare? I hope I've pronounced this word properly, because I don't use this word. I don't even know the pronunciation. I'm very bad at it. So I apologize. Footnote from Quran.com. The word under this ayah, the word Samia literally means a namesake. Like he shouldn't even have a similar namesake. That which is given to Ali, his name Most High. It's like this. Shias, pay attention. So not only in his creation, but in his namesake, literally. Now some people will say, well, do not take this literally. No, take it from all sides. See this, please. Starting literally the meaning of Samia, if it is so, the Quran.com has given. Now I don't know. So the word Samia literally means a namesake, having the same name as another. But when you put the ayat, there is no one similar to him. No one similar to him, right? That even in his namesake, since the word here should also be taken literally because it has a literal meaning and it's used, how it should be used literally here and in a wide, it has a wide connotation. You can't name someone Rahim and Rahman. Ali Shah ex-Muslim says you can always name someone Abdul Rahman and Abdul Rahim. Yes, very succinctly put again. Thank you. He's a genius, right? Alicia, I'm not flattering you. I'm really like, thank God for you here who can explain it so well and succinctly, where it takes me like so many minutes to explain one thing. So now there are Muslims who say literally it should not be taken, literally it should not be taken, but please don't do this. First look at the literal meaning as given in the footnote. That's the way. And then here what does this namesake imply now? As a indirect meaning. What is it implying, this verse, with the Samia taken literally even when, so, and what does Samia imply now? What are its implications in this ayat? So God has not explained, and we have to, your religious scholars start to explain, and our imams start to explain, and coffee you could get about this ayat, I'm not sure, I don't know. Like we got about the intellect and all this, and be and it is, Surah Yasin ayat. When Allah intends a thing, so our imams have explained. So just to give you a rough idea of what happened, what is in Al-Kahfi about, the Quran ayats like that. Be and it is. So Allah determined this, that, there are some steps the imams give. What does it mean when he says be and it is? When he intends and says be and it is. So what is in his intention? But not, like imams have explained in Al-Kahfi. So now you have to know the literal meaning. Then you have to know what are its implications, which Allah, like ex-Muslim Ahmad says, sorry, I have to quote him. I don't know, he doesn't know, but that I'm here and quoting him. I haven't asked him for it. So it could be, handicapped Allah. He has not explained it. Look at the other ayats also. Like he should have explained what is Samia, how to take this Quran. First, introduction to the Quran, study to the Quran, he should have given. Instead of going the Surah Alaq, Surah Iqra I call it, sorry if I haven't pronounced that Alaq word properly. I used to say Surah Iqra, right? Read in the name of thy Lord, and then it goes to like cursing someone, and we will call the guards of hell. 18 ayat of Surah Alaq. What ayat is it? So what is this? Like achanak say Jibreel has come for the Sunnis, they say, of course. All of a sudden, the ruh, or what, spirit, who has come? You haven't been explained properly. And then you blame us, the Muslims, coming here. Like last night, some of you. Testing me, how much I know, how much I can answer. Maybe, I was just thinking today, oh God, no ex-Muslim will even take me. They're trying to see what way I speak. Right? It's like so it's not a competition that can I speak properly so that I can go to some ex-Muslim's channel. How, so which Muslims will come here? Alicia, you also see, right, that if a Muslim, when you're here as a moderator, which Muslim will come here and what kind of a question will they answer, a question will they ask me? They're gauging all this about my, this thing, what, like, the questions that they ask, how ex-Muslims, the other ex-Muslims, ex-Muslim Ahmad, this, that. You see, I say, I can't answer those questions. I don't know. So many things. What is taqleed? What is this? What is that? So in that I will fail completely. Zilch. If you come that way, like you, the Muslims come to ex-Muslim Ahmad and he answers. So last night I was I was listening to some of his live stream. It was 1 hour. I had to, I didn't finish it, but interesting. So I don't want that. I'm learning step by step and going very easy things, easy. The Quran ayats, and when it's absolutely necessary, I will take from whom I don't know. Maybe from even the Shias I took or from the Sunnis, or from Salafis, Sirat of Nabi, things like that. So please don't grade me and all this. This is different. I come here saying, please correct me, or, please help me if I'm wrong in some things here even, but do it in a civilized, honest, learning manner, humble. Okay? Now what is this? Please see this. Now if any Muslim tells you that not in his creation only, not as not him as a creator only. No. Wahdahu la sharika la is wide. There is no partner with Allah. There are no partners with Allah. So now step by step going here, please. This is like the fundamental. Every Muslim should have known about this, but they don't. They think they know, but they don't. Not in its creation only. That now, footnote continuing. Allah is the only deity. Do you know of any other deity besides him? In his creation, in his divinity. This means in his divinity. Please look at this. If there is none, and you know that there is none, then you do not have any alternative but to serve and obey his commands. Right? This is the footnote for Surah Maryam ayat 65, that none is similar to him. Samiya. Then we go to Surah 42 ayat 11. Do you know, now this part very important, do you know of anyone that might be his compare? So footnote from Quran.com. The word Samiya literally means a namesake, alternate but serve. Oh, what have I done now? I have to go. I've made a mistake here. The footnote in, sorry about this, I apologize greatly. Footnote in Surah Shura. Oh, great. It's gone down. Right? So footnote in Surah Shura, I have saved it here. Where is it? Shuara, sorry. Surah Shuara. Quran.com. Sorry I have to do this. Please bear with me. I apologize greatly. Surah Shuara, Ayat 11. Quran.com. There is no similarity whatsoever between the Creator and His creation in essence, in attributes or in deed. Do you get this? Not in His attribute also, right? not only in his creation in essence, in attribute, or in deed. So I'm taking pauses, right? Okay. So this, I want to, now, just hold on, please. Let me see if I can correct it here. This is quite like not a professional thing, right? So let's put it here. Quran.com. Sorry for messing up your, right? Here we go. Where is it? So this is Surah Shu'ara, 11th verse. Footnote also. Where is it? There is no similarity whatsoever between the Creator and His creation in essence, in attributes, or in deed. In attributes, what attribute is there? In Surah Zariyat, ayat 58, the Lord of the throne, the owner of the throne, the owner of power, Himself. Quwwat. And then you see in Surah Takwir, ayat 20, the messenger, now Kareem, is owner of power. So you put it, Allah Himself, you haven't. Allah Himself has put it in the Quran ayat, Surah Takwir ayat 20. Someone else is owner of the throne in His attributes. And then He's saying no similarity. What your religious scholars have been, and even our Imams, Shias also would say this, right? You can have a look at Dr. Khalil Andani's, you will understand that if you are an English speaker. If not, then you've gotten, if you are an Urdu speaker, you must have by now gotten what is implied, what the Shia say about Allah. Being apart from His creation and what He's created. And if He's the living, then what is that in Surah? Sorry, my ears. I just have to fix my glasses, reading glasses. So, all living, even the way He's living, is not, His living force is not like our living force. Funny, huh? Anyways, some philosophers, you ex-Muslims can take that and do His living, what Ayatul Kursi, right? He's the ever-living. And yet, He doesn't live like us, right? Yeah, He doesn't live like us. But the living force, the life force, take it to the common, that life force, which you can't see, but everything is giving you action. Movement also in that life force. And there is a life force which has no movement, which gives movement. Life force, potency it is. And it's the living without that movement, like Aristotle said. So what I've learned I'm putting in. And why am I putting in here like this? Because, this is the way I do. It goes with the flow. So to explain it further, expound, expound, expound. Explain, explain, explain. Show, show, show. So like that philosophers can do. Ex-Muslims, please, you see this, very important, because then the Muslims have come. I've seen it in ex-Muslim Ahmad's live stream. And what they say, oh, you're taking this literally. The word, yes, the word itself means namesake. Samia, like for example. But why should you take it literally? Sheikh, Ahmad, why should you take it ex-Muslim? Why should you take it literally? But first you need to take it literally. So no one should be with his namesake, very clearly explained succinctly, but I have to go in detail, repeat myself. Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, says, you can't name someone Rahim and Rahman You can always name someone Abdul, slave of Rahman, and Abdul Rahim, slave of Rahim. Very well put. But what you see, Alisha, Quwwatan, the Quwwatan, this honorable messenger is the Quwwatan in Surah Takwir ayat 20. Now, what do I tell those Muslims who come here saying that not in his creation, not that's shirk, but in his attributes you can give someone power with the Lord, with the owner of the throne, Surah Takwir ayat 20. Now you see what your being is, what you've done locks in your brains, minds, so Muslims, which makes me very angry. And then the way you come here, it's terrible. At times, some of you Muslims. Lord, so you see this Alisha, Surah Zariyat ayat 58. He's called himself Dhu Quwwati, and then in Surah Takwir ayat 20 is called the Messenger Kareem, the Quwwati, with himself as the owner of the throne. It's put, the way he's put himself, with Yusuf Ali, with rank before the owner of the throne. It's not like we'll be standing on the day of judgment before our Lord. It's not like that. He has been put there. It's continuous. It's forever. It's not like for that on the day of judgment we'll be standing before the Lord of the throne. It's not like that. Please don't take this ayat like that. And, wrong your Allah. Misrepresent this ayat. You see what is continuous here. You don't even know anything like that. You don't contemplate. I don't know why. Then you come here questioning and distracting and this and that. Telling us there's no contradiction in the Quran. There are many contradictions in the Quran. Even on this. Even on the Lord part. Do not take prophets and angels as lords. And then Surah Al-Masih, Surah Tawbah, ayat 31, where Masih is taken as Lord with Allah. Right? What do we have here? Okay, I haven't, so this, wait a minute, this is my notes last night I did. I handwritten. Surah 43, Zukhruf, ayat 20. Had merciful not willed, we would not have worshipped them. These people are going, I realize they're going blue, telling the polytheists. And then again for the believers, is it? In Surah Zukhruf, ayat 87. Oh, they say the Lord has. So how do you know what proof? So I'm just going a little bit berserk here. With him, knowledge of the... No. Glorified be the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the Lord of the throne, above what they describe, attribute to him. Wait a minute, what I was going to tell you is, if you ask them who created them, they will surely say Allah. 87 ayat. So for the believers, it's like they will surely say Allah. If you ask them who, or even the disbelievers, they will surely say Allah created them. Surah Zukhruf. I'm on Surah Zukhruf, ayat 87 now. I'm not showing it here. Do you get it? And then let me see my notes also haphazardly going like this. Change of topic. No, we have to go to Surah Zukhruf. Thank God I opened my notes. 82. So please have a look at this, how locks are being put on yourselves, on your minds about Allah. You cannot allegorically even try to figure out what Allah is trying to say about himself, taking its attributes. Surah 43, ayat 37. Right? We come here, Quran.com. Thank you, I got it quickly. So here we have, and indeed they surely turn them from the path and they think. Oops. 37? Why was there not can't? Quran. Oh God, what have I done now? 43. Oh, this is what? Ayat 37, right? Or Ayat 31. I can't read my own writing here. In the dark, I've written. Why was this Quran not sent down? Sorry, mistake by me. Written. Why was this not sent down? No. Where's that other one? Except for those who created me. Where was it? Revenge. Oh, God has taken revenge also. Now where was I? Oh, I flipped it. What a great. Okay, 82. 82. I flipped my page. I apologize greatly. No mistake. Oh, don't flip the page. So this is how bad I am. I apologize, right? But you won't regret it in the end. You won't regret it. Exalted is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. And be sure you won't go to hell burning. Boiling water and your intestines ripped apart and God knows what. Sorry about that. Exalted is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, Lord of the throne, above what they describe or ascribe. And yes, we can go to Surah Nahl also. He's above what they associate with him. What does this mean? Let's go inside. No? Where are the footnote? No footnote on this. You see this? Even ascribing anything in his divinity. Say, if Allah most gracious had a son, I would have been the first to worship. Ooh. Exalted is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, Lord of the throne, above what they describe or ascribe, it says. Now, what is the implied meaning? And what is the literal meaning of this word? Arabs, please tell me. Huh? Yasifun. Right? Sorry, say. Yasifun. Yasifun. What this word, the meaning, imply? And, literal. Above what they ascribe or describe, or what translation? Attribute. He's above what they attribute to him, but remember what the Shias will say. When Allah attribute to himself that he is, that the messenger, Qareen, Surah Taqweer, it is not a shirk because authority has been sent down. That's just so. So this I've been going round and round like in circle, trying to even tell my Shias where the immaculate good word keep going. Thank you so much, Jota Girgit. Thank you. I really need this. So now we have, where is it? Where I open? Surah Anbiya, the prophet, messenger is sent as mercy. What is this? Also, about Prophet Muhammad, now they say, in taking in context, Allah may he be exalted. Oh yes, he is exalted. Why you, even my Shia say, religious scholars have, be he exalted. No, he is exalted, right? I was wondering in year 2000, become very bold in questioning. I do contemplation. Surat Anbiya, ayat 107. And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a mercy to the worlds. Rahmatan, Rahmaniyat, his Rahmaniyat. What did it mean now? Shirk not happening? So against these polytheists, this also. So if I go fast, will you, honest people, are you getting it? Are you getting what I'm taking the Shia account to? What are this? But mercy to the world, whole world, you know, Alameen, Prophet Muhammad, messenger. Also this verse can also be translated as, that's why so don't tell me that I'm reading something out of my mind. No, I'm reading footnote also because I need to understand what this is. Allah not explain himself. This verse can also be translated as, so Sunni Islam, not a Shia. Maybe something similar. But I not go to the Shia Quran now. I haven't gone. We have sent you only as a blessing. I don't want to waste my time. For the people of the world. Only blessing, mercy. In both cases, it will mean, see what the meaning they are bringing. Okay, that the appointment of the Prophet is indeed a blessing and a mercy of Allah to the whole world. Appointment of the Prophet. This is because he aroused the neglectful world from its heedlessness and gave it the knowledge. Oh, this is because why this warned it very clearly of those ways of salvation. The fact has been stated here to tell the disbelievers of Makkah, oh my goodness, that they were quite wrong in their estimate of the Prophet, that he was an affliction and distress for them. Wait a minute. That was Mansour's oh, people, you are wrong and presume that he's affliction for you. So even the reason given, but he Rahman to the whole world, personified Allah's name, Allah's attribute. Indeed, in action, demonstration, right? We can also take it like that. Whereas when they said, why was not a better man? Here, because I have this notes, right? Here. Oh, just let me find that note. And not have power. Why did you not bring a better, choose? Why did Allah not choose from the two cities better than him as a messenger? Surah Zukhrufat I'm trying to find. So please, if you're going to heavily say, they said he's afflicted, he's an omen, and from what Allah, remember that Quran ayat, right? They said that what comes from Allah is good, but what comes from you, O messenger, is bad. So Allah say here, Makkah, disbelievers of Makkah. You know what the disbelievers of Makkah said? Where's that Quran ayat? Very lightly put, I have light, even my lamp going. Their livelihood in the life of the, do they distribute? Surah 43, ayat 31 and 32 I was just reading out. Surah 43. So I'm giving it like this haphazardly, and then please, you people, refine it. It's raw. It's discovery after making notes last night. Bapu, welcome. Bapu has come. A warm welcome. Thank you for being here. You have, in that previous, my other channel, you come when I used to upload videos. Thank you so much for your compliments about my videos and all this. And they said, what? Bapu has come. Chota Girgit Singh. Why was this Quran not sent down upon a great man from the two cities? So they do believe that the Quran could be sent down to a man. But he should have been, here the contention is, why not from the two cities, Makkah and Medina maybe? Now not clear, but you see how this Quran, I don't know how we have believed in this before. And why our religious scholars did what they did. Not to explain in detail this also. And they said, why was the Quran not sent down upon a great man from the two cities? Some put in bracket one of the two. Can you see the screen? One of the two. Huh? See how unjust. There he said that the Makkans were saying he's afflicted. But also they were saying, why not this Quran sent down upon a great man? And what Allah think? That out of richness, materialistic, Is this Quran materialistic for the material? Is Surah Zumar ayat 3 they're saying we worship these awliyas to gain materialistic power? Now look at the answer given to these. Oh my God. So when you're blaming them, Makkans, heavily polytheists, you need to be, we don't need to be clear. You need to be clear. Give us proof. Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? Huh? Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? Of your Lord. Oh, now he's using the believers. I hate this. This sadistic. This is gaslighter. Okay, he takes your favors, like if now Bapu has come, Chota Girgit Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, and a Muslim comes here. And I use all three of them against him. And I said, look how this Muslim, I talk in this way. I not talk directly to the Muslimah or the Muslim when in discussion, and it goes to debates. They don't listen anyways, whatever that is, apart from that. They accuse and all, me. But what if I use like, look, how they, about our Lord. Alisha, about our Lord. Chota Girgit, about our Lord. Bapu, about our Lord. About your Lord. Right? Our Lord. Your Lord. Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? We distribute. So Allah distributes, right? Oh my God. This is so sick. I felt sick last night when I was writing. How much have I written? The whole. But you see, I don't speak. Maybe I can write, but not to speak. Do they distribute the mercy, rahmata of your Lord? We distribute among them their livelihood in the life of the world, and we raise some of them above others in degrees. We. Okay? Now, Shias, when authority, so Allah distributes, Allah is the one who chooses. You can't choose. So sorry, even you Sunnis, you can't choose the Rashidun caliphs. You shouldn't have. Do they? You've done what they have done. Now I wanted to understand why they have done what they have done. Unlike the Shias, choosing Ali, because Ali is chosen for wilayat by Allah and to be with the Quran, so that imamat and all that, right? So I wanted to really sincerely understand, because just tell what I know about you is true or not. Bapu, welcome. Oh, okay. Chota Girgit, sorry, I thought it was about me, your word. I saw Bapu, welcome, but is this just tell what I know about you is true or not? Me? Sorry. So, you see this? Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? It is we who have apportioned among them their livelihood. It's related to Bapu, not you, sister. Oh, okay, thank you. I got Oh, so you know Bapu. Huh? Do they It is we who distribute, who proportion, who put ranks. So isn't the mercy of Allah, isn't Rasulullah the mercy sent to Alameen? Oh, okay, yes, he's a regular visitor to Ex-Muslim channel. Just I have some doubt about him as Asur gang. Whoop. Oh, okay, there's something. Okay. Asur gang? What's Asur gang, Chota Girgit? Okay. Sorry, I don't know. Asur in Hindu means those small devils. Asuras, who are ignorant. Is that it's about India? Asur gang like Dawood, Ibrahim and all that. Okay. Do they distribute the mercy? Okay. So, sorry, at times I just get stuck. And if it were not that the people would become, didn't Rasulullah, isn't Rasulullah, please, so 107, Rasulullah, we have sent you forth as nothing but mercy. As nothing? What? Uh, and not have we sent you, but. So, in translation would be, other words, mercy for the worlds. This is an attribute of Allah, rahmatan. Right? Please see this. बापू, अब किसी को मारा वारा तो नहीं, लूटा वूटा तो नहीं, लूटे कोई मन करते बन के हमारा साथी, कौन है वो? प्लीज बापू, अच्छे बन जाओ. असुर गैंग, अल्लाह बेचारा छोटा क्रिकेट, वो संजय दत्त को बहुत पहले ना उस पर गलत इंडिया ने गलत इल्ज़ाम लगाया था. क्या पता सच क्या है. बेचारे संजय दत्त को जेल में डाला था. आसुर मीन्स नॉन ह्यूमन डेवल्स. जस्ट कंटिन्यू सिस्टर. हाँ, लेकिन थोड़ा सा मैं भी, इफ़ यू डोंट माइंड, राइट, मुझे भी पता हो कि बापू क्या कर रहा है. जैसे संजय दत्त को शायद झूठा इल्ज़ाम भी तो कोई फ्रेम हो सकता है. क्या हो सकता है? आप रॉ एजेंट तो नहीं है. अच्छा, इतना जल्दी जान के या पहले से? अच्छा, बिकॉज इज कमिंग टू एक्स मुस्लिम, विजिट्स एक्स मुस्लिम चैनल. Ask those we sent before you of our messengers, did we make besides the most gracious gods? Okay, here it says gods to be worshipped. Oh my goodness. We were not unjust, but it was they who were unjust. Alicia, ex-Muslim, you were not there when I was doing this. You know, asking you from the Shia side. अभी ये आया ना कि on free will and determinism in Shia Islam. 43 ayat आ गई है. 43 ayat has come, verse 76. We were not unjust, but it was they who were unjust. Right? बहुत अच्छा. Very good, sarcastically. So I put that good ayat. Had merciful not willed, we would not have worshipped him. Surah 43 ayat 20. Surah 43 ayat 25 says we took revenge on them for what they were denying. We took revenge on the deniers. Just the ones who were denying the prophets. At this time, God took revenge on them. So, intolerance of God. This religion, like it's saying before, before the advent of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, we took revenge on them. Only that they were deniers of. Let me open this ayat. Much coming from Surah Zukhruf. Surah Zukhruf, We took revenge on them. So don't say, this inherently, this religion is violent. Surah Zukhruf, ayat, we took revenge on them. Is this 25 Zara or 21? I'm asking myself, I'm talking to myself. If you think I've gone crazy, I really, but in a, that way. So, किसक क्या है? किसक क्या? Bizak, Zahra Bizak. So we took Chota Girgit, please, Dora, be a little. Please concentrate on this, what I'm telling you now, then you can talk to Bapu when he comes. Is it important, Chota Girgit? क्या आज हम violence stop कर सकते हैं? So we took retribution from them. How deep is this crime? How big is this crime? Chota Giru, why do you think I'm from the group? Bapu says. I would repeat again. I would repeat again. तो देखें ये 80. So God took revenge from these people, so we took retribution from them. Then see how was the end of the deniers. Only the deniers. What is the previous ayat? Do we have to go to the previous ayat? The end of those who gave a lie to the prophets. Only giving a lie to the prophets, these deniers who rejected the truth. Allah, Allah, Allah. God took revenge on the atheists, the non-believers, the deniers, just the deniers. He said, what? Even if I brought you better guidance than that which you found your fathers following? They said, for us, we deny that you prophets are sent on a mission at all. I'm reading the bracket one, words to phrases. Oh, wait, I have to move this. So Surah 43, ayat Sima, 25. So we took retribution, and we took retribution. इनको भी punish किया है. Revenge का है. Last night when I searched the ayat, like I showed you, go in, I've chosen, these three translators I've chosen do not have revenge. But another translator has revenge. I haven't put the name of the translator about this ayat. Wow, Bapu says, Chota Girgit, I appreciate your efforts, bro. That's really good. Loving way. Sorry, I would repeat again. Would not. Sorry. Oh, okay. Please continue, sister. Thank you so much, Chota Girgit. Allah, Allah, Allah. Who says that because they broke treaties and this? Yeah, that goes on. You see the contradictions, the mess, the unclearness. Not so clear. My eyes are closing. I'm so tired. So, no, but I have to go on. So we exacted a retribution from them. Punished for denying the prophets. Or for giving a lie to what? You see, the end of Baba, these are deniers, right? What is Muqaddibina? Al-Muqaddibin of the deniers. Hello? So don't, when you're cherry picking, try to explain. When you're saying that no, Islam is about peace, there's no compulsion in religion. Since these people denied the prophets, Allah took retribution on them, punishing them. Now you say, in this world or next world, It's a mess. You will explain, putting all those ayats together, and then please explain to me. Burden doesn't rest on me to explain. I'm just showing you the faults in the Quran ayats, and I know that you have failed to explain Shia Sunnis. Punishment in this world? And look what was the end of Thamud. Thamud. Look what was the end of Pharaoh. In this world also, right? God takes retribution. And the next. Both. Right? Or just the end. This is a violent, and it hasn't even explained. So when it says against the rejectors of truth that we will take, or we have taken retribution, or we will take, and so we exacted retribution from them in this world meaning also. And the next, their abode is hell. And mention, oh well, in the other, and mention of Muhammad. But when Abraham said, sorry, excuse me, Zahra, here it didn't come. So you can put me in the wrong, but in another, it's there. Just don't remember the ayat. And mention of Muhammad when Abraham said to his father and his people, indeed I'm disassociated. Now comes this ayat that from that which you worship. Now here you'll say, don't worship anyone. Oh, goodness. But have you even considered what is worship? What worship consists of? When you believe in something, aren't you automatically worshipping that, what you believe in? What you bring iman to? If you rituals you do, aren't they a part of worship? Oh my goodness, if you divide it, indeed I'm so what it says disassociated here, but like bara'un. So it doesn't mean that anything you associate with, but what you associate with Allah in worship, I disassociate myself. Okay, it means that. And then 27 says, except for He who created me. He who created me. So you say, oh, we're told to worship the Creator. But that's not the case. You are not supposed to wahdahu la sharika lah. That part. Associating no partners with Allah. No association with Allah whatsoever. So the Shias will say, and the ayats, two ayats, taking the two ayats from the Quran, that authority, if authority has been sent down, and the Quran ayats which imply wali, Allah is the wali, messenger is the wali, and the believers. Right? Except for He who created me, and indeed He will guide me. Now, when He guided him, Surah Anam ayat 90, follow their guidance. Allah Himself says in the Quran ayat. Chota Girgit says, one small advice. You have so good knowledge about Quran, like so amazing people can know this too and understand, so make shorts. Oh, I don't have time for that, making short, because of my condition. But thank you so much for your suggestion. I really did want to make some shorts, but I can't do much. You don't know what condition I'm in, and I can't explain it properly. Chota Cricket said, thank you so much. This means a lot to me. So, I mean, I don't, but thank you for the compliments. It's the way I explain it, I get to the root. I don't have vast knowledge, like I don't remember, my memory is terrible, and I can't explain properly, but I have to come so many times, and then sometimes I miss the ayats. I add to the, like for example here, you are very unique in this movement. Different, but yeah, I'm different. Everyone is unique. Like when I go to ex-Muslim Ahmad, I say, why am I coming here? I don't have that knowledge. What if the Muslims come and ask me in this way? How will I answer them? Right? So I take them to the root of fundamental Quran ayats. Like, don't go there, but but someone needs to answer them in every way. So there's ex-Muslim Ahmad, much grateful that these ex-Muslims are coming up on YouTube also and having discourses, trying to have discussions, showing the Muslims, but they get into debates, make us go into debates. So that is shocking, like how sometimes the Muslims come in a debating way. Everyone is unique, Chota Girgat. Yes, mine is different from the other rest of the ex-Muslims on YouTube. Since my condition, I wish I knew all those, like Adam Seeker, even Sahel, ex-Muslim. I don't go to their channels anymore. Like Faizu in Urdu, Hindi, Faizu, Little Faizu. Many other ex-Muslim, friendly ex-Muslim, Abdullah, Aladdin, apostate Aladdin, many. Apostate Prophet. There are ladies also, Maryam and others. Sarah K was there, Maryam, Yasmin, ex-Muslims. There are many Yasmin ex-Muslims. Okay, now continue. They're all unique. Adam al-Masri also is there, but he's not an ex-Muslim, but he gives great videos and oh God, his English is better than mine and everything. Except the ones who created me, and behold, it is he who will direct me to the right way. Okay? Please don't just take this and say only like wahdahu la sharika la, no partner with Allah means in his as a creator. Allah is a creator. Even taking this ayat, I want to complete it, completely explain to you, show you. Even if you come to Surah Zukhruf, ayat 26, when Abraham said to his father and his people, indeed, I am disassociated from that which you worship, ibadah, doing ibadah of. So you say, we don't worship anyone, although this Quwwat and Messenger al-Kareem mentioned in Surah Takwir with the Lord of the Throne, with the owner of the throne, Surah Takwir ayat 20. You see how these ayats can deceive you, and then the great retribution against atheists who deny the deniers, who deny what? The prophets and the message with the prophet sent down to them. Right? Thank you very much, Chota Girgit. I'm glad you like this. You see this part of me. I have my faults and many things, many problems explaining and all this. However, I give enjoyment to these people of Makkah. Oh, it's on Makkah because I get so, and their fathers, until they came to them the truth and a clear, until there came to them the truth. Allah, Allah, Allah. You see, this one is lying. What? First of all, remember that ayat I gave you in Surah Zukhruf. Why isn't a better man chosen as a messenger? Makkan say this between the two cities, like in the two cities, from the two cities. What's that ayat? Now, what? Except for he who created me, and indeed, I'm reading my notes, and will guide me, so I've done that. 28 is what? Abraham made it a word. Oh, and he left it Abraham. Abraham left it as a word to endure among those who came after him. He made it. Allah didn't. Allah should say, I made it a word through Abraham, right? So Allah needs help. Like in Surah Saf ayat, the disciples, I was last night in my previous live stream explaining, Allah needs help. Now here it says, and Abraham left behind, meaning, and he made it a word lasting among the descendants, so that they may return. Worship none but Allah. So here, Bariun, what this cut off? I clear myself of what your worship. You see, this ayat not clear, not being doing justice to the polytheists of Makkah. What else? A surah had merciful. Look. What another? Let me show you this. Opening Surah Zukhruf like anything. Surah Zukhruf. What it is say here, and you 20th ayat, and then 27 maybe also. They said, had the merciful one so willed, we would never have worshipped these deities. So this means what? Work it out. What it means is that a message was sent to them too. Doesn't it? Like infer, right? And they would have believed. It's saying they said, had the merciful one not willed, we would not have worshipped these deities. Like in Surah Zumar ayat 3, taking the awliyas. Are they crazy to go in the hell? Rejecting this? And they said, if the most merciful, Al-Rahman, Allah, had willed, Shah, right? What time again today's stream, sister? I will come. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm so honored. And you are so keen in learning like this. Oh, I cannot give you a time. I don't know. I'm so unreliable on that. Right? I just come at the spur of the moment. Sorry, this is my bad. This is my weakness. Although I wish I could, but I'm so sorry. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the afternoon, later on, maybe in the night time. I'm really sorry. You have to go now? Just tell after 2 hours or 4 hours. Can't even say that, my condition is terrible. So I'm sorry. I don't want you to keep waiting. And I know I can't. I'm really sorry. So you see, Chota Girgit, I'm extremely sorry. I can't even say like after 1 hour. I'm so sorry. So you'll have to do with please understand my condition, my health condition. Okay, sister. I apologize greatly for this. Now, if I don't, let's see. Now here you see, and they said, if the most merciful had willed, we would not have worshipped them. They have of that no knowledge. Achanak say, suddenly blaming them that they have no knowledge of it. They are just saying. They are not but misjudging, conjecturing, guessing, lie. It says lie here. They are not even misjudging. Put the blame on them. Taka. Hit them with a lie. Call them liars. They are saying a lie. What does the Arabic word say here? Worship them not. They abadnahum. And they say, if had willed the most gracious, meaning Allah, we would not have worshipped them, not they have about that any knowledge, and not they do but lie. So since I'm stuck, overwhelmed, I'm sick, shocked to the core of my being. And then, here for them, politics like this. Then Surah Zukhruf ayat. I haven't made notes of this. I should have. Surah Zukhruf ayat 85. Blessed is the one who belongs to anything in between. With him alone is the knowledge of the hour. Glorified is Allah, Lord of the throne, far above what they claim. Attribute to him. Where's that ayat? Sorry, I just have to check my notes here. Allah, I can't even put my notes now further on. Lord merciful, why was not sent down Quran to a man from the two towns? Great, Azim. Surah 43 ayat 37 or 31. I can't read properly. Allah, if you ask them, 87. Sorry, bear with me, yes? Bear with me. Surah Zukhruf ayat 87. If you ask them, O Prophet, if you ask them who created them, they would surely say Allah. So how are they deluded? Oh, this is not for the believers. This is again those who associate others with Allah. Mushrak. This is for the polytheists again. Oh my God, I get the blood boiling. God bless my blood. It boils so much. I feel very, very sad. And if you ask them who created them, and you mean they would be obliged to say this, or even the atheists? No, the mushrik. This is about those who associate others with Allah. Please pay attention, your own footnote. This not about the disbelieving atheists, right? Ooh, I have something wrong with my spinal cord. It's hurting me here back. Since now many days. It's like burning, like someone stabbed me at the back below the spinal cord. Terrible. And if you ask them who created them, they would surely say Allah. So how are they deluded? Why? Because they're compelled to say, or because they believe in Allah? They are compelled to say, like disbelievers, atheists, yes, surely someone created us. No. These are specifically mushriks. You have to go to the footnote. That's why I take you. Please see this, where you have to take recourse to footnotes to be explained. Now, who are these against whom Allah is saying that they say, would surely say Allah? Are they disbelievers who have been pushed in the corner, up the wall, because they know that the Creator is Allah? They've been pushed. That there's proof that, of course, we don't, or they don't say we don't know. They say we know. But they've been pushed, like in their inside Allah, they know. But they can't, they're covering kufr. They're doing this, that, all that arguments coming. Very, very unjust against mushrik, these ayats. And Allah acknowledges his saying, oh my Lord, indeed, these are people who do not believe. Also, they are disbelievers. What? And his saying, oh my Lord, indeed, these are a people, the messenger saying, right? We call to witness the cry of the messenger. Okay, this is the way put in Arabic maybe. وقال وقل وقيله وقيل. It's like, okay, no, it's not wakil, it's waqili. And he's saying, oh my Lord, like in Surah Yasin, acha. Indeed, the people do not believe. Indeed, these people do not believe. So turn aside from them and say peace. Say peace. Before the summer in Surah Zukhruf, we took retribution against them for denying the prophets. You remember that ayat I brought out? I showed you earlier on. And now it's telling this messenger how great he's been shown. You see, very, very hard work we have to do. So Allah tells the messenger, who the Makkans, the Parsis have denied, and they're called disbelievers now. So the mushrik, they're disbelievers, the God knows infidels denies we took retribution. Isn't there a contradiction? How many of you Muslims will come here and say, sir, we don't understand the Quran? Therefore, we are misrepresenting the Quran. So now your good messenger, Allah tells him to say peace, but they are going to know. And even a warning has been said. So turn aside from them at this moment, maybe in context, and say peace. But soon they will know. This cunning. And soon they will know. So retribution against them. Soon they will know, right? This is the end of Surah Zukhruf ayat. Some ayats I showed you from Surah Zukhruf. And those whom they invoke besides Allah have no power of intercession. Oh, this nothing let me miss. No power of intercession. 86 ayat also very important. And those they invoke besides Him do not possess power of intercession. But who possess power of intercession? But only those who testify to the truth. And they know. This was Shias. Ya Ali Madad. What the Shia say? Sunnis completely against this. Or maybe some Muslims. I know, lots of Muslims. Now, he say not to call on the interceders, right? But this ayat have another meaning. Look, two meaning. It could be that if you can have associates with them and interceders, right? You can have, you can have interceders that make association with them. Allah. Interceders, and they also have the power that you can call them. And those they invoke, meaning call, apart from Him. Not with Him. Noteworthy here. Very important. Only one ayat giving for the Shias. Chota Girgit, you said Shia, you know that why Shia, not Ali Shah. Now for the Shias here. What I not complete my sentence, what you requested me. Alisha, give your answer. I hope you are satisfied. And those they invoke besides Him do not possess the power of intercession. But, only those who testify. So you can call on them, right? Why? Your Allah tell you not to call on anyone? No, here it's implied. These interceders which Allah has with His authority, with Allah, you can call on them. This besides Him. So where your Sunni Muslims who say no intercession, no calling on any other, and taking those ayats from the Quran, Where you miss on this ayat, Surah Zukhruf ayat 86 is very important. To defend the Shia. No. Shias, wait. Yeah, I will get you too. I've gotten you. What? Yeah, Shia Islam has also gone. What am I saying? That I will get you. In the academic way, right? Not in any other way, of course not. I'm not a violent like your Allah. And believers are told to be stern with the disbeliever. I'm not like that. But I get angry, they say, look, this very gaslighter, Allah and Muhammad. And those they invoke, I want to put it here. Where? In my note. No, first, look. I worship. So invoking, calling on anyone other than him is worshipping, right? Calling on anyone is worshipping. Your Allah himself worship the gods of hell. How strict it is for the Muslims, right? Even this, because it say I worship besides him. Do not possess power of intercession. Who helping Allah? Surah Safayat. And if this calling on any other than Allah, apart from Allah, is worship, but let's see. So I go to Surah Alaq, Surah Iqra, I call it, ayat, I think 18. Allah called summoning, but nadu, nida, root word. Now Allah himself is calling we will call the angels of hell. Is this worship? Sunnis, please see this. Oh my God, it means sanadu. What sanadu mean? We will call the angels of hell. Allah saying. So if calling any other than God or with God, even calling anyone with God, what? Ayat. Wait. Is worship according to your thing, right? Calling anyone with God. Calling anyone with Allah is what? Quran ayat. And you say it, do not call upon anyone besides Allah. It's Facebook. To call upon or invoke other than Allah is shirk. What does it mean? Now, other than Allah, to call anyone other than Allah is shirk, right? And here it not to mean beside, like the associating partners with him. So to call on any other than Allah is what? To call towards Allah is to remain others. Allah. So here we have Surah Jinn, ayat 18. So take Surah Alaq, ayat 18, and take Surah 72 is Jinn, right? Ayat 18. Jinn, yes. And he revealed that the masjids are for Allah. So do not invoke with Allah, even with Allah anyone. Very good here. Not even beside. Noteworthy. Thank God I got this. Oh goodness. With Allah, I remember, I search, I get. Thank God. Understand? I hope I'm not missing. I find more ayats, I will come and add and explain more sufficient proof. There's sufficient proof in this. That Allah himself has done shirk and worshipped. If calling, you say, I'm not saying, your Quran ayats are saying, your footnotes are saying, why not call on any other than Allah? With Allah or worship. So again, your footnote is saying, please see this. Islam destroyed by your own Quran ayats. Today, oh Jamalo. You know, Jamala was a Seven Sharif, the saint in Seven Sharif, Hyderabad, Sindh. His friend. We have one, Ho Jamalo, says, Sakhi Shahbaz Kalandar, where my mother went once, and she say, my daughter not coming. And I say, I'm not coming. I'm sitting in car with my aunt. And then she looked back. She'll say, oh my God, you're here. I was just telling Saint Shahbaz Kalandar that, sorry, my daughter not come. I have a minute wish fulfilling for her. I make. So I come to give you something. And my daughter not here, Shahbaz Kalandar. And I say, Amma. I say, oh my God, you're here. I was just telling Shahbaz Kalandar. Because I wear shorts. I was in an American school, right? Also, and my aunt not going, so I say, Amma, I'm sitting here. I'm not going. You go. So my mother say, okay, I go and fulfill your wish. Give Shahbaz Kalandar chadar put on his grave. And then I go. So before she reached there, because the people there, she reached near Shahbaz Kalandar's grave, tomb, as they say. I also reached behind her. She said, oh my God, I was just telling Shahbaz Kalandar that, my daughter didn't come here. Worship, right? Or worship. So invoking with Allah, anyone also is worship? Oh, how you are, you don't know, even Shias, I tell you. Finished Islam, please have a look at this. How unfair it has been, how violent deniers of Prophet and the message. Retribution, we will take a revenge from them. Only denies there, it says. Today, now it is finished. Now I give you sufficient. And who Allah is calling on? In Surah Alaq, we will call on the angels of hell. And who Allah need help from? Believers. For what? His sake? Or who are the helpers of Allah? Not fi sabilillah, not in the way of Allah, not in the cause of Allah, not in the work of Allah. But just very put broadly there. You may see another ayat explains it in context and narrowing it down. But this in very. So we will call. I'll go. End with Surah Saf. I think. I'm not sure if a Muslim comes here questioning me. I finished Islam now through Quran ayats with sufficient evidence. Allah has shirked Himself. Sufficient evidence in the Quran ayats only. Through Quran ayats only today. I come adding other ayats, bringing other ayats in. Please see this. We will call the angels of hell. Allah is calling. You'll say what? Allah don't need to call anyone when He's asked you not to call on anyone. How come Allah need to call on the angels of hell? This guards, they say. Angels of hell. What did it mean? The footnote, according to, now you can read all this. What does Zabaniya in the original is used to the police in Arabic idiom. And Zaban actually means to push away. The kings too kept armed attendants who would push out the one with whom the king was annoyed and angry. Therefore, what Allah means is, let him call his supporters, the previous ayat, we too shall summon our police. Call on our police. Allah's police, angels, guards of hell, i.e. the angels of torment, to deal with him and his supporters against polytheists. Now why Allah need to call on them? Pay attention, very subtle points, very important. It is finished Tawheed, it has finished Shirk, it has finished Islam. Wahdahullah Sharika Lah. What will you do now? Worship? So calling on any other is worship? How the Sunnis go against Shias on that? Now from your Quran, against Shia Islam also gone, huh? Finished. Not only Sunni, Salafi Islam also gone. Every Quran only also gone. Last night I did. How you say I use my mind? Ex-Muslim Ahmed tell that Muslim, you're not a Muslim. He right. He say you are an atheist. Why? So Quran only people gone today. So sorry, I'm not ending in Surah Saf ayat. Helpers of Allah. Jesus Christ and his disciple. Jesus Christ. Okay, say who will help me for Allah's sake. I don't put in bracket. We can, I will, but now very important points. Don't think I'm deceiving or. So where now? Muslims who say, I don't follow any authority. Make shorts. Mo of Petra. Make shorts. Thank you so much, Mo, for the suggestion, but I apologize greatly. I don't have the time to make shorts. And because of my condition and all this. And forgive me for being lazy about it, all right? And making shorts, I don't know how to. I'm bad at that too. Of my videos, short clips. I apologize greatly. So Surah Nisa 59 says, O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the Messenger, and those of you who are in authority, and if you have a dispute concerning any matter, refer to Allah and the Messenger. If you are believers in Allah and the last day, that is better and more seemly in the end. I think I should come back for this again. So you have to take the authority. You can't make yourself authority, it seems, with your mind and looking through the Quran ayats, learning, becoming a okay, maybe you can, but until what? You've got to see, but using the Quran only, using the Quran and your mind, that's for non-Muslims. First step of finding out, like look into the Quran ayats, use your mind, if there are any contradictions. If there are much contradictions, what's that ayat? It would be from other than Allah. So when to use your mind and when to follow authority. And that man was saying, no, I'm not Ahl Sunnah, I'm not this, right? The Muslim man to ex-Muslim Ahmed. Now, even if this not clear, you say, refer to Allah and the Messenger, but you need to obey your authority. Now, as believers, you need to obey authority sent down, apart from obeying Allah and the Messenger, along with obeying Allah and the Messenger, you need to, those who are vested in authority, who are in authority among yourselves. Loosely put this Quran translation. Surah 49, ayat 16 says, say, would you acquaint Allah with your religion, while Allah knows whatever is in the heavens and on earth. And I can't even read properly. Where's that ayat? Asked us. So this different translation, instruct Allah about your religion. Although you say this is for the disbelievers, yes. And when to use the mind for the Quran. Be united. Don't use your own mind now, believers. Ahl Sunnah, Ahl Sunnah will never tell you. They'll go by the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad with the Quran. Surah 16 and 43 is, and we send not before you except men to whom we revealed our message. So ask the people of the dhikr the message if you do not know. So this message of people of dhikr, what did it mean? Former scriptures, people. And even your Prophet doubt, they say, in some ayat, it recorded. So he was told, ask those who know if you do not know, if you are doubting this message, what we are revealing to you. If you're doubting what we are revealing to you of Muhammad, ask what? That also. So you need to ask. Not only refer to the Quran ayats and make out from your own mind, but you need to go asking others because the Quran ayat is saying intercession and calling on interceders. Surah 43, ayat 86. Those whom they call upon instead of Allah have no power of intercession except I did this. Except such that testify to the truth based on knowledge. Look at how you are divided into everything in Islam. Surah 43, ayat 61, and indeed Jesus will be a sign for the knowledge of the hour. I'll come to this. Please check Rob Christian's video on this. Jesus is all-knowing, more knowing, all-knowing. Allah is not all-knowing. Anyways, he's brainy, he's got all the knowledge, but that's not my style. So I don't, but I thanked him. Surah 43, again, blessed is he who belongs to dominion. With him, whom is knowledge of the hour, Allah. Allah didn't give it to Prophet Muhammad, gave it to Isa. Allah, the Creator, needs help. Yes, this one. Surah Saf, ayat 14. O you who believe, be helpers. Even as Jesus, son of Mary, said unto the disciples, who are my helpers for Allah? Now, as a Shia, I used to think in the cause of Allah, for the sake of Allah. Every time I remember this ayat, come across this ayat, I put for the sake, in the cause. Who will be my helpers in the cause of Allah, in the way of Allah, in the work of Allah? But it's not like that. Thank God for Quran.com and word by word English translation, and that I look. It is sake. It make a vast difference, you know. That when the disciple or believers, you are told to help Allah, here, be Allah's helpers. Who are my helpers for Allah? Jesus said that. This be Allah. They said we are Allah's helpers. Not in the cause of Allah, not this. Allah needs help. This wide connotation. And you say you've worked it out, the Muslims, but bringing other ayats and this not explained properly. And you come like that. Please see, there are many, many errors, omissions, many things. I can afford. Allah, your Allah all-knowing, perfect, supreme, creator can't afford. Allah calls the guards of hell. I did this. So I leave you now. Thank you very much for being here, Chota Girgit, Alisha. If you've been here in the beginning also, no matter how long you've been here, I appreciate it. Whoever has been here till the end, I appreciate it. From the beginning, I appreciate it. Babu, Chota Girgit, Alisha, ex-Muslim, Mo of Patura, thank you for the suggestions. I apologize greatly for not being able to fulfill your suggestions, your requests, your wishes about my live streams even, and all this, about what you asked me. I apologize greatly. Please forgive me. And thank you so much. God bless you all, your family, your friends, your country much. Have a wonderful day. Stay away from this false news. Treat it like false news. I hope I've gotten something in you about this. Please help ex-Muslims get something from this, and help ex-Muslims to get out of this, however they may come, Quran only, intellect, Sunni, Al-Sunnah, Shias, this, that, right? Salafis. It's enough now. Okay, thank you very much. I will continue later. Thank you so much for the likes. Let me see more that you come here and you really see it. And thank you for being here with me. Even if for 5 minutes you got it and you went away. But I'm much grateful to those. Special thanks to Chota Girgit. Special thanks to Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, for his help. Succinctly putting it, I need you people. Without you, I cannot succeed. I need help, like Allah need help. Allah calling on Allah doing shirk, Allah doing worship of but it not come like that to your mind. Why? Okay, I'll come back. It not come to your mind like that, right? no, don't do this. Because, a lot is at stake against the polytheists, against the atheists, against the disbelievers. Polytheists are even called disbelievers. There's that. A lot. Treated like a confused, terrible, pathetic book. Now I show you. Leave it behind, please. And I'll keep reminding you as a reminding with Prophet. Let's see. As Shia or Sunnis, Salafis are still here, I will keep coming and reminding you. We've finished. Quran ayats themselves, Allah has finished His Islam. Ponder over it. Go through the live stream again and again. And I will come in other words also. Back to this. Allah has done shirk. Let's see how I come. But Chota Girgit, today definitely I'm in the thing. I may be dying, but I will come again. I don't know how many times I've streamed. This much I can tell you, that today, right? And if I don't, so I'm not to make any promises. But yet I feel that I need to come and explain it again, or make shorts, but live stream shorts, like I will try. Not like clip here, short, but today, sometime. I'll just give you 5 minutes earlier, tell you that I'm coming. I apologize for that. Thank you so much. I'm going now, going out. Leaving you with the truth to leave this Islam and to leave behind this book.